Yo, what up, everyone? So, you've seen the title, and yes, this might be a start of a new series. I thought that one way to improve myself as a photographer is to challenge myself with a bunch of exercises that I need to accomplish. For this episode, I will be shooting with a 100mm manual lens and pretend like a creepy old man. Mounted on my Fuji X-T3, this will become a 150mm focal length in full frame terms. It's pretty damn tight, and honestly, it's way beyond my comfort zone, like when my friends introduce me to their other circle of friends. Make sure to finish this right to the end of the video because I will be giving my takeaway points in between some shots and share some analysis of the best photographs I took from this exercise. Let's get into it. This challenge really pushed me away from my comfort zone. Normally, I shoot 24mm up to 50mm, and anything beyond that I've never actually used before for street photography. So it really took me quite a while to warm up to this lens. Another thing I've noticed is how much this lens isolates the subject, which makes the composition more challenging. Although in some cases, it's perfect for that simple and minimalist types of photographs. Also, having not used to a manual focus telephoto lens for street photography, I find myself either a few steps too close or too far from the subject, and sometimes badly missed focus like my goals in life. So I'm repositioning myself too often during the exercise. Alright, let's check out some of the best images for this challenge. This first image I thought was very simple. In fact, I think all of my picks were really simple images. This image contains the foreground, the middle ground, which is our subject, and the background, which I guess makes a very successful composition. The color is very minimal as well and kind of complements each other. I like how this black and yellow steel bar is on the same line as the door and the floor terminations. Also, this almost abstract blue paint on the white door is an interesting piece in this image. Overall, I guess the composition is very clean. This image appears almost two-dimensional, like a collage made out of magazine cutouts, layered and flat laid. I guess that is one character of a telephoto lens. I'll give a pat on my shoulder for choosing to take this image from a high vantage point. I like the eye contact this guy on gray has made. I am guessing this guy on red is also looking at him, and me also looking at them feels like I've made a connection to them even though I was standing a couple of meters away. Love the shape of the taxi, the white vertical column, and the diagonal zebra lines. It sort of divides the frame into three subframes or sections. Here's another image with a very simple and minimalist composition. The colors and the placements makes this image work. It looks like a painting and everything just complements each other perfectly. Unfortunately, my focus was off, hence the blurry image, but still I find this a very interesting photograph. Finally, this image was actually caught on impulse. The guy closest to the camera suddenly appeared on the frame and my instinct just told me to fire the shutter. It actually turned out surprisingly well. Again, we have the foreground and the background as our main subjects. I like how this guy closest to us has its shoulder slightly turned sideways, while the guy behind is just walking dead straight to the left. It's both two-dimensional and three-dimensional at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense, but love the perspective. Now that I'm seeing the photographs I took, I would say I would have done it better. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy the challenge, but I'm just not too happy with the results, and I can see how much room there is for me to improve. But I guess that's the point of this exercise, yeah? So definitely there will be another episode of me doing this, and I will make sure to come back with a much better result and a much positive attitude. So that's it. If you like this episode, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and let me know if you have any challenges that you want me to do for the next coming episodes. Write down in the comments below. Peace.